Well, we've continued to enjoy the mild temperatures across the area with mid-70s and a north-northeast wind about 5 to 10 miles per hour continuing. That has helped things feel nice outside, but we have had to pay for some of this with rain chances as that stationary boundary sits across the area. And some spots over the last 24 hours have seen, and this is in motion, and I do apologize for that, but you get my point, of course. You do have rain totals that exceeded 7 inches on Hilton Head. Some spots another 2 to 4 inches in Beaufort County. Another round of showers and storms as possible before daybreak. And you take a look down south. This is across Arizona on the Altamaha River. 3 to 4 inches of rain led to flood advisories across Wayne, Bacon, and Appling County earlier. Long County got in on some of this, in addition to areas in Liberty County. So some spots picked up a lot of rainfall, but at the moment things are fairly quiet on Viper radar with light rain across Liberty and Bryan County. In the Savannah area around Skidaway Island, now this shower is scooting towards Richmond Hill and Bryan County. This is going to be the heavier rain, but all of this sets up and eventually moves into the low country where you're finding light rain now, but things will pick up over the next few hours. So with that, a morning round of showers and storms cannot be ruled out. Coverage about 40% or so. Get a bit of a lull, and sunshine does try to pop out too with mid-80s by the midday, and that's going to be a nice feel out there, by the way, about 5 degrees or so below average, but 60% storm chances by the afternoon, and you still have that storm chance in play, of course, with rounds of this moving through the area. And that combined with saturated ground means our area is under a slight risk, a medium risk rather, for flash flooding. So again, turn around, don't drown. Do not even attempt to try to encounter those flooded roadways. So be mindful of that. Eye to the sky, of course, and we will, of course, have thunderstorms with lightning possible into the area. Stationary boundary is still sitting across our region, and that provides plenty of lift for showers and storms. That continues, but we need to turn our attention out to the tropics just briefly. I do want to hit on a few points, by the way. 2 areas to watch. Invest 95L sits offshore, and that is an 80% chance of developing into a depression or named storm. That's over about the next 48 hours, but that continues to push offshore. We do look nearby, though. An area of low pressure will try to form again towards the end of the week, and it will likely start somewhere east of us, but eventually some guidance tries to take it north, but other guidance keeps it sitting in the region. So we'll keep an eye on that. Further out to sea, and a matter of fact, just emerging off of Africa, there's a tropical wave in play. 40% chance of development, but notice it is starved of thunderstorm activity. Of course, this will take a while to move in, and with that, the dust and all the dry air over the Atlantic, along with a very elevated trade wind pattern, means it's only going to develop very slowly, and it is still 10 plus days from even making it towards the Caribbean. So be mindful of that. Just keep an eye on things. We'll be updating you too. Overnight round of showers and storms possible may cause an issue for back to school tomorrow. Eventually another round of showers and storms moves through, but do begin to lose that instability by the evening, and also a worked through atmosphere is not going to support that activity either. Another round of storms possible Tuesday morning, but that's out of there quickly, and coverage only about 40% or so Tuesday afternoon, with again pop-up showers and storms. May find a round firing up south of us that works through, but bottom line, just going to be that way for a little while across the coastal empire and low country. 10 to 15 knot winds develop on the water tomorrow. 2 to 4 foot seas remain in place. No alerts in effect on the water, but also keep an eye to the sky for those storms. Water temperature is still running mid-80s, but at least cooling down a little bit. Looking at more rain and storms for you Monday with a couple of rounds possible for some of you. Gradually, though, this frontal boundary begins to break down. We start to get back to more seasonal heat, humidity, and storms in the area with, again, your 90s coming back for you, but I will take what we're getting later this week and also what we're getting right now over the absolutely brutal stretch we had a couple weeks ago.
So Jeff, you mentioned back to school obviously being the big story for tomorrow. This might be a super hot take, but I actually liked waking up and going to school in the rain in the fall. It just felt like fall to me, and fall is my favorite season, so I guess the kids get to experience that tomorrow. I don't know. That might be weird. That might be a hot take. I don't know. That's always how I saw it. I liked the rain in the morning getting on the school bus.
If we had rain in the Florida Keys in the fall, it came in the form of something spinning with a name on it, so I typically did not like that.
So you like the rain, Jeff likes NASCAR, I like baseball. Let's combine all three.